Thank you all for being with us this morning.
You're welcome.
As one of the NAGDA Leadership Award winners for plan design, could you tell us a little about your project and or your plan redesign project?
Sure, yeah. The district, the Los Angeles Unified School District, launched a new 457B plan in 2006. And they wanted a plan that would compete with the higher cost 403B plans that are all over the pre-K-12 school districts. And that was good. But they did something even more extraordinary. They formed a committee that had representatives from all the collective bargaining units and management, and there was a board representative. And so that's the first of its kind. That was revolutionary, because up until then in the 403B world there was never any oversight over 403Bs. And so from then on we gradually got rid of revenue sharing costs in the original setup, original options, and then we selected a TPA and a financial advisor, and we got rid of, lowered the costs even more. We gradually went to index funds, and that's the plan that we have today.
Oh, that's excellent. So what was the inspiration or the motivation that got you started on this project?
Los Angeles Unified School District is located in California. California is an any willing provider state. The school district is required to allow over 27 vendors access to the 403 plan payroll deductions. The 403B offerings and the expenses for the participants cannot be adequately controlled or monitored due to the state law. So to ensure a low-cost savings alternative for employees, the Retirement Investment Advisory Committee wanted to minimize the expenses and investments of quality. We were motivated to provide a well-designed investment portfolio that participants had the opportunity to save for retirement without being subject to the excessive fees that are offered in many of the 403B products.
You're right, it's difficult when you have so many vendors sometimes to monitor all of them and keep track of all the different moving parts. Well, what were the most difficult obstacles you encountered on this project?
The most difficult obstacles that we encountered are communication and education of our employees. Employees have a hard time accepting change. However, through our communication plan, we did explain to them the rationale for the change. Once the employees actually understood the rationale and saw that we have selected better products with better fees, it was accepted very well. We've actually seen an increase in participation since we've changed the fund lineup.
What resources did you turn to for the idea of your plan design project?
Well, I think what's unique about our situation is that the committee members themselves brought to the table our own experiences and knowledge about the investing process. And because we made mistakes and we got into the higher cost 403Bs, and we didn't want our colleagues at LAUSD to make the same kinds of mistakes. So we came to the table, we learned about revenue sharing very quickly, and we were the first, one of the first committees to talk about revenue sharing way back in 2006, long before Congress ever got involved in that. And so we're very proud about lowering the costs. It's not just revenue sharing, but we also reduced some of the active management funds. We didn't get rid of all of them, but we got a mix of active management and indexes. And then, as the committee is also responsible for selecting our financial advisor, consultant to the committee, and also our third-party administrator. So we chose people that matched our investment philosophy about lowering costs and understood that the 403B is higher cost. And so as a result, we have a committee that is really passionate about taking care of all the employees in the district.
I agree with Steve. We formed an investment subcommittee as part of the Retirement Investment Advisory Committee. We reviewed all of our investments, options that we had to determine what changes we could be made to the lowest possible share class that would be available. The appointed volunteers are unique, as Steve said. We have a passion for educating ourselves about investments, about the 403B and 457 world. We learn from our own personal mistakes about investment, and we used resources. We read books, we used the resources from NAGDA, as well as our consultant and our third-party administrator. But also, we knew how to ask the right questions.
Very good, thank you. So what outcomes were the most rewarding for you as a plan sponsor?
Well, as the plan sponsor, I believe that the most rewarding outcome is that we've provided our participant with a well-designed portfolio. The portfolio is transparent and revenue neutral. It offers 18 diversified investment options that minimize the expenses but without jeopardizing the actual level of service that we provide to our employees. This will help our employees really save with confidence in the 457B plan. Also, as the plan sponsor, I also would like to take this opportunity to thank you, our moderator. Also to thank NAGDA for this really wonderful award. It's been really great, and it's an honor to be here with my colleagues. I'd also like to thank the Retirement Investment Committee for all their hard work, time, and dedication that they put forth toward the 457 in this project. My team back at LAUSD, our CFO, and our benefits director. Last but not least, I'd like to thank SSD Consulting Services for all of their hard work and guidance. Hope I didn't leave anybody out.
Yeah.
Really, the Los Angeles Unified School District really strives to make the 457B plan the best in the country. And thank you, NAGDA.
Oh, thank you. I think your participants will really appreciate all the work you do on their behalf.
Yes.
Thank you very much.
Thank
Thank
you.
Thank you.